fallen angel. Not something you should pray to. Which goes back to why I said you should not pray to nothing. You shouldn't pray to anything. When you pray, you become prey. When you pray, you become prey. You're not supposed to outsource yourself to an external thing. That's literally in your Bible. Of course, you would know that if you read it. Because you are the temple. It's not out, it's in. And you would understand that if you read it thoroughly. Temple's in. It's not the building downtown. It's not this house. It's inside the body. Don't need a vessel. Don't need a body. Don't need a temple. Don't need a church, a building. Creator is conscious. Consciousness caused creation. Consciousness caused creation. Thought, awareness, consciousness. Consciousness is in the water. It doesn't need a physical embodiment. It was before any structure. This is the confusion. The abyss. Ibis in Egypt is a big fucking bird. The abyss is a big bird. Go do your own goddamn work. Go translate the scriptures and Sanskrit yourself. The abyss, IBYSS. Ibis is a fucking big bird, and it was deliberately translated to abyss. Telling you is nothing. It's a lie. Substance was before light. Water was before light. Fluid, primordial, plasma, ether. A lot of different words that play. There's a lot of them. Orgone field energy, piezostatic energy, phasing energy, Dirac energy, Brahma field, Brahma, Chi. That's your instincts. That's consciousness. That's awareness. The awareness is in the water. They're all trying to talk about the same thing. That's also Akasha. Samadhi. SAMAHDI, Samadhi. It's all of these words. They're using all these words to talk about that same primordial state. I didn't make up any of them. That's the funny shit. I'm laughing knowing that they mean the same thing. They're all relative to fluid causing structure. Sound forming things into existence. All structures were formless in the abyss, in the bird. The abyss, the big bird. All structures were existing in an informational sense before they happened. Everything that you interact with, slider, chair, house, guitar, everything exists in an idea state before it has a physical body, a physical shape, a physical structure. The idea was prior to the structure existing. Doesn't matter what it is, including the earth, including the sun, including the moon. All of it. Everything the ideas for everything existed formless in the form of primordial water, plasma. All ideas were previously existing before they physically existed. Everything starts with a seed, including people. All thoughts are seeds or ideas. They get planted and they grow and grow. And everything starts getting, everything picks up a following based on like-minded vibrations. All things seed into existence. People do, everything. It caused me to look at that state of plasma and realize it in a sense that it's a carbon seed. Water seeds, the seed. You can't feel water in its fluid form in the sense that the molecules are smaller than the pores in your skin. So your fingers just absorb the water. So you never actually feel the shape of it because it just is absorbed by your skin. See what I mean by that? Everything starts with a seed. There we go, that piece. This is a dodecahedron. This is in reference to that seed shape. This is the structure of carbon. When we talk about the words used to describe this, has many labels. This is how they divide people. I'm not trying to give my structure there a new shape. I'm trying to tell you, hey, 4,500 years ago, they called that a dodecahedron. Today, you're calling it a buckyball. Or a carbon allotrope. Giving it a lot of different words. Or it's a soccer ball. Pythagoras said if you were to look at the earth from out in, it would look as if the earth was a 12-patched leather ball, which is a soccer ball. So I'm really not coming up with anything new. I'm just understanding the ancients' perspective on reality. You're not on a ball, you're in one. They about faced you. There's no outer space, there's only inner space. They turn the whole universe inside out. Upside down, inside out. And they use these actors to do it, to give you a false narrative. These shells. Gravity was presented to the public by Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton was a Freemason. Facts aren't the problem. Lights aren't the problem. Freemasons are the problem. Freemasons created the word gravity. Gravity is a theory. It's never been proven by any institution. It's only theory. And it's endorsed by actors. Albert Einstein was an actor and a Freemason, just like Isaac Newton and Darwin, all Freemasons. Facts aren't a problem, lights aren't a problem, Freemasons are a problem, George. It's all inversed. So if gravity is a lie, then what explains how everything is held together? And that's simple. That's centrifugal force. Divergent and convergent energies. A torus field. Taurus is Taurus. Taurus is a bull, just like a tortoise. The Native Americans said they were living on the back of a tortoise, which is a turtle. And the swastika was an international symbol used by all cultures, and it was symbolic to vortex energy. That's what they were symbolizing with it. Vortex energy. Vortex math, rodent math, math within a compass within 360 degrees, math within the circle, 360 degrees, vortex math, water math. We can give it a lot of different names. But it's understanding that numbers divide within the circle and create different spheres. And it allows you to plot map shapes and structures. It allows you to build varying pointed stars. It allows you to work outside the box. It allows you to understand that nature is not square, it's fractal. And you realize that light doesn't operate on a straight line, it's bent, it's refracting. Light is curved. So there are no straight lines in space because light is refracted from the sun onto the atmosphere to the ground. When you're looking on the horizon, the light is refracting and causing you to think that the horizon is flat, but it's bent. It's got a bow. It's bowing. It's not curving in the manner in which you think. It's an optical trick to your eye. Light refracts off everything.